AI giants are moving fast, and this week, OpenAI quietly released a mysterious new model that's smarter than ever. AMD is going head-to-head with NVIDIA with a powerful new chip lineup. And Meta, they're going all in, dropping $14 billion on Scale AI and unveiling an ambitious new model that learns about the world by watching it. So let's start with the most subtle, but possibly the most powerful thing on this list: OpenAI's new O3 Pro model. Now, OpenAI didn't roll out the red carpet or host a huge flashy event for this one. They just kind of slipped it into ChatGPT quietly. But if you've been paying attention to how it performs, you'll know it's not just a minor update. People who've tested O3 Pro are saying it's better at reasoning than GPT-4 Turbo. It's more logical, it gives fewer weird or hallucinated answers, and it holds context like a champ. And OpenAI hasn't even officially explained what O3 stands for, most likely Omni 3. Or October 3rd model class. But that hasn't stopped developers from digging in. What we do know is that O3 Pro is now the model behind ChatGPT's Pro tier, and early comparisons show it beating Claude 3 Opus and Gemini 1.5 Pro in some areas. It's like OpenAI silently dropped a boss-level upgrade and just walked away whistling. But while OpenAI is working in the shadows, AMD is charging in with fireworks. They just unveiled their new Instinct MI400 series of AI chips, and it's their boldest move yet against NVIDIA. The headline chip, MI325X, is set to drop in Q4, and it's already sending ripples through the data center world. Now, for those not living inside server racks, let me explain why this is a big deal. Right now, NVIDIA owns the AI hardware game. Their H100 chips are the gold standard, and everyone from OpenAI to Meta is buying them in bulk. But AMD, they're like the underdog with a plan. Their new MI400 series promises high performance and better power efficiency, plus full support for OpenAI frameworks like ROCm and PyTorch. They're also promising a 2.6x increase in memory bandwidth, huge if you're training massive models. And AMD's CEO, Lisa Su, didn't mince where she flat out said, "We are in the early innings of the AI race, and AMD is here to win." And just as we're all still digesting that, boom, Meta throws down with one of the most aggressive AI plays we've seen in a while. They've reportedly invested around $14 billion into Scale AI, a US data labeling company that's been quietly powering the training of a lot of today's leading AI models. But this isn't just some partnership or licensing deal. Meta has taken a near 49% stake in the company. That's huge. It's like Meta just bought half the factory that fuels the AI revolution. Why? Because Meta is going all in on AGI. Artificial general intelligence, the kind of AI that doesn't just answer questions or generate images, but actually learns and thinks more like a human. And to train that kind of model, you need tons of high-quality, clean, human-labeled data. That's Scale AI's entire business. By locking down a massive chunk of that pipeline, Meta is basically securing the fuel it needs for the next era of supermodels. Oh, and if you think that's the end of Meta's AI week, think again. Because right on the heels of the Scale AI deal, Meta also dropped VJEPA-2, a brand new world model that might change the way AI sees and understands the physical world. VJEPA stands for Video Joint Embedding Predictive Architecture. And I get it, sounds like a mouthful, but here's what it actually does. It learns by watching the world, without being told what to look for. Imagine dropping an AI into a room and just letting it watch people walk around, pick up coffee mugs, open laptops, look out windows. No captions, no labels. Over time, it starts to build an understanding of how the world works. That's what VJEPA-2 is trying to do. And it doesn't just predict what will happen next. It predicts how things should move, what should stay still, and what looks off. In a way, it's trying to build common sense, something most AIs seriously lack. So instead of just analyzing pixels, it's learning concepts like gravity, intent, and cause and effect. Now, here's where it all comes together. OpenAI is sharpening its reasoning. AMD is pushing the performance ceiling. Meta is buying up the data pipeline and teaching its models to watch and think like humans. These aren't isolated moves. They're puzzle pieces in a much larger game. A game where the goal isn't just smarter chatbots or faster code interpreters. The goal is artificial intelligence that understands the world, can reason about it, and maybe one day create new knowledge like we do. And by the way, if you're enjoying this breakdown of everything that's going down in AI right now, take a second to smash that like button and hit subscribe. I've got more deep dives, breakdowns, and mind-blowing updates coming your way every week. And trust me, you don't want to miss what's next. All right, back to the madness. What's really interesting about all this is the timing. These companies aren't just racing, they're reacting to each other. OpenAI drops a quiet reasoning powerhouse. Meta responds with a world model and a massive investment in data. AMD challenges NVIDIA's chip dominance, just as Meta is gearing up for massive model training. It's like AI chess on a global scale, and every move is escalating the game. And you know what that means for us? We're heading into a period where AI tools and experiences are going to start feeling a lot more human. Not just smarter, but more intuitive, more adaptive. We're talking assistants that actually understand context, AI models that can process physical environments, and chips that can run these monsters efficiently at scale. Honestly, it's not just about the tech anymore. It's about who gets there first and how they build it. And judging by the pace we've seen this week, the answer might arrive sooner than we think. So if you've ever wanted to witness a real-time revolution unfold, you're in it right now. Stay curious, stay updated, and I'll see you in the next one.